very good afternoon. Welcome to the third live stream of Tip of the Wing TV. My name is Peter and we're here at the Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, Polderbaan, on this very sunny day. And if you're tuning in right now, a warm welcome to you. I'm making some final adjustments on the camera, but I wanted to make sure I went live somewhat on time. We're still getting started on this stream, so bear with me as the connection stabilizes and we set up our systems to actually get started on the stream. The ATC is having some issues, so I'm gonna put that on the camera and see if that's gonna be better for reception in any way. Still need to figure out how I can actually get that done. I did bring some tools with me to protect myself from the sun, but it's always a challenge. And for some reason my microphone is a little bit noisy. I'm not sure why. Let's track the first plane of the day. I decided that I'm mainly gonna focus on doing some close-ups instead of doing all these wide shots every time, to see if that's any good. We do have two runways open at the moment, so that means that both the Zwanenburgbaan and the Polderbaan are both used currently for departures. That means that almost less than half of all departing planes actually use the Polderbaan. We usually see this changing during the day because the Polderbaan is still the preferred runway for the prevention of noise pollution. So we're just going to keep our eyes open and have a nice little quiet start. Let's listen in on the control tower on 36 center. And this does allow me to have a small lunch. I used to have a wind direction indicator on the top left of the screen, but for some reason it was not showing the correct wind direction. Maybe it's delayed or something, so I disabled it for today. I'm still figuring out how to fix it. Should be alright. We do have some planes incoming right now. EasyJet looks like to be. Let's see what we can expect. We have a play airplane incoming, beautifully red livery. Oh, pardon me there. I'm still figuring out the best way to actually do camera placement and also have my audio mixer and my laptop in close proximity. Airbus A320 going for Reykjavik, Iceland. Lining up behind the building here. That means we're off to a very quiet start of the day, which is not bad. We're gonna be here for a few hours, so we should be all good. So we do have a beautiful overview of the planes departing from the Busiest as well. We're gonna be focusing on the Polderbaan mainly today. Hi, Treinen spotter Lars. Welcome to the stream, man. You're watching a brand new channel. You must be Dutch, like me. Zo, ik zeg ook goedemiddag. Hartelijke groeten vanuit Rotterdam. Rotterdam, hoor mij nou. Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Thank you for joining the chat and the stream. This is a brand new channel, so we're still getting started on things, still optimizing some systems, still figuring out the best methods. So I decided that it's gonna be mainly a matter of filling up the empty days. I have some empty days at work, and with Boy being here from AMS Live, which I have the greatest respect for, he usually streams Schiphol Airport on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. So me being here on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday should be all good. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you like what you're seeing. And let's explore this journey together, because I'm still learning as well. We have a beautiful day here. It's saying in the top left corner it's 19 degrees Celsius, which is about right, but the sun is a little, is adding a little to the temperature in terms of feeling. It's a very nice weather with some overcast clouds. I was not hearing any ATC talk, so we must be on the wrong channel for this. Let's follow this plane first. Great livery on the play. Still very quiet here at the Polderbaan. Well, we can definitely see some planes departing from the Zwanenburgbaan over there. If my camera will focus. So yeah, I definitely figured out the last stream why my camera is having trouble with focusing sometimes. When the days are a little bit darker, the airplanes have their front lights on, which makes sense. And the light shining into the camera actually disturbs the autofocus. So far so good. We do have a KLM incoming. Oh, excuse me. German Airways going for Aalborg. Embraer E190, so small plane coming into the picture right now. You can see the trembling air due to the heat of the day. The wind is making sure it's not excruciatingly hot. Now let's reconfigure the ATC scanner, because it must be on the wrong one. Currently set to Control Tower, Schiphol Tower 36 left, which is the Polderbaan. Early lifts from this clear headwind. Next up we have a KLM 737 heading for Birmingham. Currently taxiing behind the control tower. There it is. 737 8000. 8000? 8K2, what does that mean? If someone knows, do let me know in chat. I do know about the 400 and the 800, but 8K2? 8,000, that means 8002, right? Like I said, I'm still learning. I've been researching my ass off, so to say. Mainly in terms of what can be done with the live stream and the visuals and the camera setup. We're getting better every day. I changed up my my layout a little bit, but I'm actually kind of regretting it, because now I have to walk up to my laptop every now and again. That was very close up. Maybe a little bit too much. It's hard to tell the actual size of the airplanes when they're so far away at the start of the runway. Camera hunting a lot for focus. That's all right. I do see some people in chat coming and going. Hello, welcome to the stream if you're watching for the first time. I very much appreciate you checking out the current situation at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Here standing at the Polderbaan, which is by far the most used runway, but today it's also the day where the Zwanenburgbaan is also being used for departures. So we have approximately 50% of the actual traffic coming through here. I actually feel like it's less than 50%, which is a bummer. But it's a nice day. If you're watching, let us know where you're from. That's always much appreciated. Next up we have a Embraer E190 of Eastern Airways heading for Glasgow. Should be popping up real soon behind the control tower. And we have quite a few planes incoming for the Polderbaan as we speak. I go to Sky heading for Tenerife, Boeing 737. And then we also have a KLM Boeing 737 heading for Copenhagen right after that. Today is also the first time we're totally solar powered, which is kind of nice. Security having a nice wave at us, always much appreciated. And there's the Embraer E190 showing its face for the first time. Very faint audio from the control tower, which is weird. I have to put this up higher or get a better antenna to actually receive anything clearly. You would expect, being so close to the control tower, that signal shouldn't be an issue. Receiving, like reception, shouldn't be a problem at all. But for some reason it is. Pardon me. It's definitely a line of sight thing. And it being a very slow day, apparently, we can check out if there's anything special planned for the day. Let's take a look at what's coming while this Embraer E190 lines up. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly big coming our way just anytime soon. But that doesn't matter. Still appreciate the small things, like this Embraer E190. There we have both Boeing 737s lining up for departure. Mess around with the squelch a little bit, hopefully increasing the quality of the reception of the ATC control tower. Again, if you're watching, let us know where you're from. Always much appreciated. Do appreciate the time you spent here. KLM lining up first. Heading for Copenhagen. Whoops. Come on, camera. Focus. It should not be that hard. Kind of a late lift off. Headwind is pretty strong today. Should not be a problem. For some reason, it decided to lift its nose a little late.
Clear for takeoff, orange 16.
36 right, did I just hear that correct? Wait, does that mean we have 36 right actually in use now? This I need to check. No. Thought he said that 36 right is used for departures, but it's not. At least it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change my setup back to the way it was last time. I really didn't think this through. I do enjoy the little walks I have to make to my laptop. It's not really an issue. Next up we have a plane that's not showing up on flight radar, so let's check AESB. There we have it. This is a Bombardier BD700. It must be a private jet or something, and something non-commercial, because it's not showing up on flight radar. But luckily we have a second source for information. And you can definitely tell the lights are on. It has its front lights on, which is causing some issues for my focus. But damn, I do like the way these smaller planes look. The private jets are, in my opinion, much more attractive. Almost looks like a spaceship. Nice. Let's see if we have anything lined up. Nope, not yet. We do have a KLM incoming behind the control tower.
Good afternoon, KLM 603 FA approaching at Victor 4 ready for departure, first waypoint, left key.
Heading for Los Angeles, Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Long journey ahead. I do enjoy the glistening on the planes. Makes them look very clean, doesn't it? If someone's watching and not subscribed, hitting that subscribe button should pop up a little alert thanking you for it, but I haven't seen any yet. So I'm very curious to know whether that's a bug or maybe it's not set up right. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed yet, if you don't mind, hitting that subscribe button would be awesome, but it also allows me to test if everything's working correctly while I take a sip of water. It's also always something to be wary of. On one hand, you have to stay hydrated during this weather. On the other hand, it's very annoying if you have to pee halfway through the stream, forcing you to tear down and stop streaming, which would be a shame, right? So just taking small sips of water. Heading for Los Angeles, Dreamliner 787, operated by KLM. Glistening in the sun. Very late takeoff, if you ask me. Having a long trip ahead of it. Incoming all the way in the back, another KLM. It's a small Embraer. No, wait a minute. That's not correct. Oh, there's a Embraer E190 in front of it. Didn't see that, but we do have a 777, a Boeing 777 incoming from KLM. This should be a nice big departure. I love the way the icons are actually showing up as big icons. And it does seem like the Zwanenburgbaan has been closed because planes are actually crossing the Zwanenburgbaan now for taking off at the Polderbaan, which means that it mustn't be in use right now. The website's still saying it is, but it might be delayed a little bit. Cleared for takeoff, 36 left. That's us for the Embraer, lining up for departure right now.
Goedemiddag, KLM 791 for Victor 4 ready for departure. KLM 791
German Airways, Embraer E190 heading for Nuremberg. And the 777 Dream, the 777 behind it, it's heading for Sao Paulo by KLM. Also, a big trip ahead of it. And as you can tell, the wind is picking up pretty substantially. I do admit I've been watching a lot of these live streams all around the world. I have the biggest respect for the ability to track these planes. I'm getting better every day, but it's always a challenge. And the bigger the plane, the further I have to zoom out while it's actually passing by. So heading for Sao Paulo, the next KLM 777, Boeing 777. We have a couple of viewers in chat. Please do say hello, tell us where you're from. Always appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you're seeing and you want to let more people know that that this stream is alive, hitting the like button would really help. You can see your like showing up. And I still haven't seen the subscriber alert notification, which is kind of weird because I did configure it. But if someone is willing to test that out with me. Someone actually disliked and liked again. It seems like so. The like counter went down for a little, just, from 2 to 1 and back to 2 again. So yeah, we have a third like. Nice. So likes don't show up, but I do appreciate it showing up on the top right corner. I'm also looking for subscribers for obvious reasons, and that should pop up an alert on screen. Again, heading for Sao Paulo, Boeing 777. Big airplane. Nice. A couple of planes incoming right now, a couple of big ones as well. So let's check out what we have. Hey Bart. Thank you for watching. How are you doing? We have a KLM Airbus A380 heading for Calgary. And right behind it we have a Air Canada heading for Toronto, 787 Dreamliner. Yeah, Bart, you're the perfect candidate to test with me. Wait, you already subscribed, didn't you? Yeah, you did. So you're not getting the subscribe notification on screen. But, oh, wait a minute. I do now just realize that I do not have the sound enabled for the overlay. So let's check that real quick, because I should have that configured. Interesting. Still figuring out some stuff here.
Local 31 Charlie is ready and approaching Victor. Good afternoon, 31 Charlie behind Canada, line up runway 36 left, Victor 4 behind. Behind Canada, line up 36 left, Victor 4 behind, 31 Charlie.
Yeah, I need to fix that. The audio from the overlays is not enabled currently. I don't know why. That's a shame though, because it would be nice to actually hear when someone subscribes. I need to check out the advanced audio meters. Stream Elements is inactive. Why is it inactive? The audio from the overlays is inactive. Can I activate it?
Canada 809 runway 36 left.
That's a good question. First up, we have an Air Canada Boeing 787 Dreamliner heading for Toronto.
809 clear takeoff 36 left.
36 left, that's us. So I'll take a look at the overlay sound in a little bit, as soon as we have a little downtime here. Traffic is picking up because I think the Zwanenburgbaan is closed, even though the website said it wasn't. But planes are crossing the Zwanenburgbaan to actually come here, which is good for us. That means we're gonna have a busy time. Air Canada heading for Toronto. It is nice to actually be able to see the way the wings are like hanging down at the start of the runway and slowly work their way up as they gain more lift, right? It's always cool to see. We have a couple of new viewers, which I do appreciate. Thank you very much for watching. Please do let us know where you're from, where you're watching from. Next up we have a Boeing 737 heading for Athens, Greece. And we have a KLM City Hopper heading for Luxembourg in a Embraer E175. It's a very small plane with very small engines. And I believe we have some very good news. There is an A380 coming our way, which is very epic. I can see it on the radar, I can see it on the map. And I think it's getting ready to depart. But it's saying that it doesn't have a destination, so I need to keep an eye out for this. Very nice. This must be the Embraer 175. It's lost all the way behind the sign there. That's how small it is. Just look at how tiny these engines are. It's so cute. I really do think the smaller planes are just as good looking as the bigger ones. And I might even say that I have a very strong opinion on the looks of the A380, because my lord, I think that plane is ugly. But taste is subjective. Tell us what you think about the looks of the A380. Am I the only one who thinks it's an ugly plane? I know it's a hot take, but camera's having issues focusing again. So we do have a little downtime right now. Nothing is showing up as of yet. Let's keep an eye out. What's going on with the A380? Let's double check. It's still not showing up with a destination, which is weird. But it is showing up on flight radar. Maybe it just landed. Maybe it's still taxiing for arrival. That could be it. That could be it. We do have another Boeing 737 incoming, showing up on our cameras here, which gives me a little bit of time to check whether I can fix the sound of the overlay.
Killer 49 Foxtrot, 64. Killer 49 Foxtrot, 2 meter, 36 left, let's take off. Clear for takeoff, 36 left, then 49 Foxtrot.
Still not seeing it. And it's a little quiet in terms of traffic. (737) heading for Hamburg, Germany. Departing from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport on runway 36 left, also known as the Polderbaan. This looks to be, is this British Airways? Might be. No, it's not. Wait, is it? Might be. I'm still learning about these planes, so bear with me. As I learn to recognize all these liveries. German Airways. I will remember that. German Airways heading for Düsseldorf. Embraer E190. A very early liftoff with these front headwinds. Making it very easy for these planes to actually lift off. I was having some trouble there tilting my camera far enough because this is the first time a plane has turned off that early today. Let's see if we can learn anything about the A380 while we're at it. It's still standing there on the taxiway. I'm not sure if it's heading our way or not. I think I activated the stream overlay. So if anyone's watching and wants to try out the sound from the stream overlay, so hitting that subscribe button, for example, you might be able to hear it. And we do want to monitor the camera's having a lot of issues focusing in this weather. Maybe it's because it's not centered. This is better. A little better. A380 is still standing there while we wait. Oh, it's moving. It is moving. I think it's taxiing. I think it just arrived, to be honest. But that might also mean that we have a possible departure somewhere today for this A380. But first off, we have a Delta Airlines Airbus A380 heading for Detroit, and after that we have a KLM A380 heading for Washington, followed up with a Transavia 737 heading for Pisa, Italy. So we do have some planes coming our way. If you're watching, I do appreciate you hanging out here. A like would be appreciated, but also helps other people be notified of this this broadcast, which allows them to join and growing our community. So the problem I'm having right now is I just told you where this plane is heading, but I already forgot. I think it's Detroit, right? Did I say Detroit? Yes, I said Detroit. I need to figure out a way to put up the ATC scanner up higher. But for now it's okay. So this stream is getting better by the day. Still, it's much quieter than I expected today. Even the Zwanenburgbaan is definitely closed. I can clearly see all planes crossing. Yep. 36 right is now in use as a rival runway, as well as the Kaagbaan. If I remember correctly, that's the 36 right is the Aalsmeerbaan. The overlay is saying overhead clouds with 19 degrees. Well, I think I can count the clouds on one hand. Very sunny. But also very windy, as you might be able to tell. landing gear. There we go. Nice. Two planes lined up right now. This is the Transavia heading for Pisa, Boeing 737 Oswell, followed up by a very cute and small Embraer E170 heading for Bristol, operated by Eastern Airways, even smaller than the E175.
Golf 36 left, Transavia 3 is back.
36 left, that's us. Heading for some nice spaghetti. I suppose tourists wanting to make some pictures with the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And then we have the Embraer E170 lining up right now. Heading for Bristol. Yeah, the A380 definitely parked itself. We do have a 777 lining up right now, but the A380 has disappeared off the radar, which means it has taxied for parking. So cute, look at how small this is. It almost looks like a private jet. Eastern Airways. Very cute. We are generating quite a bit of solar power as well, so this entire operation is solar powered. We are almost producing as much power as we are pulling, so that means that we have free electricity to actually run this stream. Hooray!
For technical reasons, we need to make a static takeoff.
ATC control tower saying that a plane is having some technical difficulties, requiring them to turn around, I suppose. Let's keep an eye out for that. Keep our ears open. We do have a 777 lining up as well, but first we have a German Airways Embraer E190 heading for Bremen. Still small airplane, but not as small as the E170 or E175. And as expected, a very early liftoff. Very nice. Triple seven lining up. It's a big boy. KLM 163 ready for takeoff. Heading for Curaçao Willemstad. Expecting a little late lift. Here she comes. Sounds like it's ramping up its engines while still braking. There she goes. I haven't heard any shots yet today to scare the birds away. It's so funny. Sometimes I just forget to actually look at the planes with my own eyes. I'm just looking at the screens and the monitors. But only when you actually look at these planes with your own eyes, you realize how huge they are. Keeps being fascinating, right? Another big plane lining up. Not hearing any ATC clearance just yet. Next up we have for Panama City KLM 777 again.
Takeoff 36 left and a fijne dag, stand by sir.
Fijne dag. Clear for takeoff, KLM. Fijne dag. Well, you know when you're Dutch when they say fijne dag. Hallo Leetje. Leuk dat je kijkt. Thank you for watching. Do appreciate that. Again, hitting that like button helps not just me but also other viewers to be notified of this stream. So if you would be so kind, it would help me but also other viewers. I think we are experiencing a hold up here. This plane standing by, not moving just yet. It's on the side. It's a Pegasus Fly PGS, I'm sorry, Airbus A321. It's not moving. It's being overtaken right now by the Dreamliner 787 from TUI.
Goedemiddag, Orange 757. Orange 757, goedemiddag, ready? Confirm. Orange 757, the wind 0.0 10 on 616. Please flag, take off.
Clear for takeoff. It was just being overtaken, I suppose. TUI getting some priority.
Roger, dankjewel.
.787 Dreamliner from TUI lining up for Punta Cana. I've never heard of that. If someone in chat knows where Punta Cana is, do let me know. What country is that? Punta Cana. Never heard of that. Yeah, we do have an extra like. 4 likes. And we are hoping to break our last record, which is 8 likes on our previous stream. I would love to see that number increasing every time we do a stream. That would be very nice. So if you like what you're seeing and you want to help other people, other viewers, to be notified of this stream, do hit that like button and get some more people on board. And this security car is trying to race a Dreamliner for some reason. This is quite the sight. He's having some ambitions here, star ambitions. Nice. Lining up for 36 lefts. Come on, a little zoom. Focus, please. Yeah, it's the light. The light that's actually shining from the airplanes that's causing the autofocus issue. Dominican Republic. Yeah. Thank you very much. We learn every day. We learn Dominicaanse Republiek. Never heard of Punta Cana. But then the next question remains: where's the Dominican Republic? What do we have next? We have a big line of airplanes standing by, including a 777 again. And first off, we have a Pegasus, Fly Pegasus A321 heading for Istanbul. We was just overtaken by the TUI. Was given priority for some reason. Now I do know Istanbul, that's Turkey. So what are we expecting? Like a 5-hour flight? 6, maybe 6? Istanbul, Turkey? Maybe 4? Somewhere around that number. More viewers, 4 viewers at the moment. I love seeing that. Next up we have a Aer Lingus heading for Dublin, A321. Sequence line up away 36 left, with the nice 4-leaf clover on its wing, on its tail wing. It's a 3-leaf clover. I always thought it was a 4-leaf clover. Maybe that's a little too superstitious. Maybe that's a little bit too superstitious. 3-leaf clover. Heading for Ireland.
Number 26 left, clear for takeoff. 27 Mike.
36 left, clear for takeoff. Heading for London, KLM E195, Embraer. Clouds are coming and going. We do have a stable temperature of 19 degrees. I did disable the wind direction indicator because for some reason it was not showing the actual wind. It was like off for like 45 degrees or 90 degrees for some reason. Still haven't figured that out, so I disabled it for this stream. It will require some research. Lovely, very smooth. A lot of small planes going one after another. We do have a KLM 777 heading for Chicago. Right after this, the big boy. This one is heading for Barcelona, Vueling A321, I believe. So I changed my setup today a little bit, but I'm definitely gonna change it back for the next time. Because I keep moving back and forth, keep walking back and forth. KLM 61, 777. Heading for Chicago, long flight ahead of it. Chicago must be like 9 hours, maybe 10 hours. I'm just guessing here. So what I'll do after this, because this is the last plane for like a minute or two, I will see if I can manually trigger the subscriber alert to see if it actually works and to see if it actually is audible. Good journeys ahead. All right, so we're just gonna. These are the next planes incoming, so there's already 3 lining up as we speak. It gives me a little time to see if we can manually trigger the alert, emulate subscriber event. So yeah, that does work. Zorana is not a real person, but it actually works. So if someone subscribes, that should mean you get notified, which is exactly what we want. I'm glad to see that works. But that also means that we do not have any new viewers just yet, but that's fine. As long as we are here and enjoying the nice weather, appreciating the effort. That's all that matters, right? I might actually prepare a sandwich that I brought with me, so I'll just mute my mic for a minute. I'll be right back.
China 730 heavy. JetBlue 2289 first, are you ready? Fully ready, JetBlue 2289. JetBlue 2289, roger. The wind 36011, just 18, 36 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, JetBlue 2289. China Southern 308, good day, in sequence, line up and wait on the runway 36 left. In sequence now, runway 36 left, China Southern 308.
JetBlue A321 heading for JFK Airport, New York City.
Roger. China Southern 308.
Next up, China Southern Airways cargo plane heading for Guangzhou.
Okay, then 641, 36 left, we are ready.
A350, big plane.
Sequence, line up 36 left, China 641.
And other 163 in sequence, line up runway 36, good day.
In sequence, line up 36 left, up 163.
Callum 641, the wind 360 left, 6 left, takeoff.
36 left, clear for takeoff, Skyline 641.
Another plane heading for JFK, New York, KLM A330. I tripped over my tripod.
Delta 163, 36 left, clear for takeoff, the wind 350 at 10.
Delta Airlines
36 left and roll, Delta 163.
A330 heading for Minneapolis. Wow.
Tower, good day, KLM 705, Heavy 54 ready for departure. Hello, KLM 705, sequence line up 36 left. Roger, line up the sequence runway 36 left, KLM 705.
Lovely. Nice close up. Next up we have an A320 from EasyJet heading for Funchal. That's another destination I've never heard of. So Bart, come on in. Let us know. Where is Funchal? Funchal. Be a hero. Tell us where.
36 left, clear for takeoff, Delta.
In the background. Funchal is in Madeira. Ah, Madeira. There we go. Thank you very much. Hero of the day. Yeah, that sounds like a holiday destination. We have some new viewers in chat. Please do say hello. Tell us where you're from. Much appreciated. My name is Peter. We're at the Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Runway 36 left, also known as the Polderbaan. Planes heading in a northern direction with some nice northern headwinds, helping them to have a pretty early takeoff. Next up we have a KLM 787 heading for Rio de Janeiro. very late takeoff. There's plenty of runway to go, so no issues there. It's currently almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon here at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, local time. We are expecting to be live for a few more hours, roughly 2 to 3 more hours, so tell your friends. Next up, heading for Bucharest, we have a KLM 737 and a Embraer behind it, which is a E190 heading for Norwich. Traffic is a little slow at the moment. We are not don't mind the tractor. I'll be honest, the entire radar seems pretty empty right now, all around Schiphol Airport. It must be quiet hour, so we have some time to relax. Maybe have a little seat, have a little drink, have a little chat. So Bart, do tell us about your YouTube channel. I know you are building it. Any big plans on ships incoming in the harbor that might be streamable?
November 5 Echo, line up 36 left. 36 left, Foxtrot Echo.
You can clearly tell that Amsterdam Schiphol Airport is the home of KLM. Lots of planes departing here from KLM with its typical blue liveries. You can definitely hear the wind picking up again. So this plane coming up right now is not showing up on flight radar, which means it's probably a non-commercial plane. But I do have ways to check out what it is, and we do have a Bombardier BD 700 Global 6000, probably a business jet or a private jet, which usually are the prettiest ones, and it's always exciting to speculate who's inside, right? Some big boss, some CEO of a big company, maybe. Or maybe some TikToker who has made a lot of money and he's spending it all. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Business jets or private jets. So we have one more plane lined up right now. After that, it's a little quiet, like I mentioned. So let's see what we have here. This is the Embraer, right? Yeah, the E190 heading for Norwich, like I said, by KLM. Cleared for takeoff. Very early liftoff. Small plane. Oh, I reached the end of my tripod. And that's it for now, for a little bit. So might as well have a little chat. And we do have a few small planes coming our way. But overall, all in all, it's a little quiet here at the moment at the Polderbaan. So if you're watching, do let us know where you're from. I still need to confirm whether or not my stream overlay is working correctly or not. That means that I'm looking for someone who's willing to subscribe to the channel to see if the notification alert will work. This is the biggest challenge we are facing right now. Also still trying to figure out the wind direction overlay, but that's something we will fix another time. I disabled it for today, but we do have a nice 19 degrees Celsius here at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport with some clouds. The wind is actually picking up quite a bit, so that means it's not as hot as it was a couple of days ago. Yesterday was pretty hot. Not so much today, which I kind of do like. So I'm actually wearing a little jacket, not only for the temperature, but also for the sun. Oh, I think I know why it's a little quiet here at the Polderbaan. It seems like the Zwanenburgbaan is also now active. I am seeing planes depart from the Zwanenburgbaan. Well, just one. The website is still saying it's not active, but that might be delayed a little bit. We do have 2 runways currently in use as arrival runways. The Kaagbaan and I think the Aalsmeerbaan. So what else is there to see here? Tell us what you want to see. So we have a EasyJet departing from the Zwanenburgbaan, as you can tell from the distance. And if it's quiet at the airport and they're using the Zwanenburgbaan as a departure runway, that means that we have bad news here for the Polderbaan that we're standing at. That might mean it's gonna be quiet here for a while. So you can see in the distance airplanes landing for the Kaagbaan in a eastern direction, approaching from the west. And since this week there's been, they started on the big maintenance plans on the Buitenveldebaan. So that's currently out of use, which is good news for us basically, because then they are not able to use that as a departure lane, departure runway, which means more planes here at the Polderbaan. But yeah, it's quiet for now. Let's tune in on a different channel. So 36 Center is now used as a departure runway, it seems. Let's double check the website. Yep, just updated. So that means it's gonna be a little quiet here. Oh, there's 2 planes actually coming our way. An A320 heading for Lisbon, and we do have a Embraer E190 heading for London. So there is still some life in this runway. There we go. We are not dead yet. I'm currently looking at a big plane that just departed from the Zwanenburgbaan. My camera is not having it in terms of focus. There we go. Is that an Emirates? I'm not sure actually. Let's double check while we focus on the 2 planes that are coming our way. What just departed from the Zwanenburgbaan? Let's see. That was an A330. Looked much bigger from a distance, but apparently. All right. It's always hard to find the mouse on my laptop, the cursor with the sun shining in it. First up, we have the Embraer E190 heading for London. Small plane, small trip.
Hello, VFF38, report first waypoint. VFF38, roger, thank you. 36 Whiskey 10, cleared for takeoff, goodbye.
Cleared for takeoff, goodbye. Expecting a very early, yep, early takeoff there. This is going to be very hard to track for me. So high, so early. Oh, still managing. Oh, and it's gone. So small, these planes.
From 130 Juliet, Dynamic 36 report first waypoint.
So it's very clear that I really need to put up the antenna high of this scanner, this ATC control tower scanner. Otherwise there's no real point. I might be able to put it up on my shirt like this. I think we're still listening, by the way, to 36 center, so I might need to change that. We do have some planes incoming here on 36 left. That was a A320 heading for Lisbon, and now we have a KLM A330 heading for Oranjestad, which I think is Aruba, right? I think so. Also, the Zwanenburgbaan currently in use for departures, so we're only about getting half of the actual air traffic here on the Polderbaan. A330, big plane. Let's listen in on 36 left after this departure. Again, a little quiet here at the Polderbaan. We do have some planes coming. Let's listen in on 36 left and try to figure a way to get this scanner up higher. Whoops. We do have an Airbus A380 coming overhead just now. This is heading for Houston. Let's see if we can tackle it. There it is. Very clear with the 4 engines. Up very high. Strong winds. They are head on. So no challenges there for the pilots. Next up we have an A320 heading for Edinburgh from EasyJet on the right side of the frame.
Easy 93 uniform Alpha, holding short, Victor 4.
United Uniform Alpha, line up to left, report first waypoint on the
I'm on the way, runway 36 left, easy 93 uniform Alpha.
Report
takeoff, 96, Uniform Alpha.
EasyJet heading for Edinburgh. Just granted clear for takeoff. Also planes departing from the Zwanenburgbaan on a very quiet afternoon, I must admit. We do have something small coming our way. Right there.
0501, we're approaching 36 and left. Left, push. And
0501. Iceland Air. Heading for Reykjavik. Boeing 737 MAX 8. Always amazed about the amount of wind this place has. More than you would imagine. Very windy. Nothing on the horizon as of yet. We do have a couple of planes coming. Zwanenburgbaan is still operational. We do have a DHL cargo plane incoming. 767. Heading for London. Very yellow. Very visible in the distance already. There it is, coming our way. Just gonna take a real quick sit down just to relax my legs. And we are currently generating 40 watts of solar power, and we're using 74 watts of power in this entire setup, which means we are almost producing as much as we are using, allowing us to keep this show up and running for quite a long time. So in theory we could have another 7 hours of streaming on this power bank, which is quite good, instead of like 3 to 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. Oh, we still have to remember we're already live for I think 2 hours. Yeah, we are. Very good. I'm just gonna reframe the shot on the DHL cargo plane, which is followed up as well by a little small guy, a A320, A220 by the way. It's in the frame right now, but the yellow on the DHL is very striking, is it not? Air traffic control scanner still on 36 left. Not hearing a clear just yet. There we go.
Approaching holding point 36 left. Ready. 6700, hello, line up on runway 36 left and confirm please that the Vola 260 departure is set. Vola 3 Victor departure, first point is left key and Alpha Mike 094. Roger that, 6700, 36 left is set. The wind is 330 degrees, 11 knots with 16, goodbye. Set takeoff 36 left, Postman 6700, goodbye.
French pilot, I'm assuming. Ready?
Tower verbal 7 minor echo approaching Victor 4 and first waypoint left. Over 7 minor echo, good afternoon, one way to runway 36 left. Line up way 36 left, verbal 7 minor echo.
Here she comes. Oh, pretty early takeoff. I always expect cargo planes to be heavy, but maybe not this one. Nice. Next up, heading for Riga, we have Air Baltic 8220.
takeoff 36 left, Air Baltic 79, goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Air Baltic, ready for takeoff.
Air Canada 901, left.
Hello, Air Canada 901.
Lovely.
Nardo 1, Canada 145.
Hello, Canada 145, sequence line up 55.
Sequence, left 64, Canada 145.
We do have a big boy incoming. Oh, big boy, somewhat. Not many very big planes today. No A330 yet. And of course, no 747 is neither. This is a 787 Dreamliner from Air Canada heading for Montreal. We have some new viewers in chat. If you're watching for the very first time, welcome to the stream. My name is Peter. You're watching Tip of the Wing TV here at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. On runway 36 left, heading north, also known as the Polderbaan. Please do let us know where you're from and tell me if you're enjoying the show. We are experiencing a very nice day, even though it's a little windy, as you can hear on the mics. They do have wind filters on them, but there's just so much they can do. We are listening in on the air traffic control tower. I didn't notice a clear to takeoff for this plane, but that might be me. Very nice. A couple of smaller planes incoming. No real biggies planned today, it seems. We do have an A350 coming our way. It does seem like the Zwanenburgbaan has been closed. It's saying that it's still in use, but I'm not seeing any planes depart from that. All in all, we do have a very quiet day here at the Schiphol Airport, Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. I was experiencing a lot more busyness. We did have some busyness at the start of the stream around 12:30, which does remind me I should put up a clock on screen, right? So you can tell what time it is here in Amsterdam. Don't really know why I didn't do that just yet. Next up, we have a KLM City Hopper Embraer E175 heading for Linköping, which I remember for last time is in Sweden. We looked that up. You learn some every day. KLM 1245 designation as stated by air traffic control.
Hello, 757, when the sequence is Victor 4, line up and wait,
64, sequence 5 wait, KLM, go.
Air traffic control clearly stating a clear for takeoff. There he goes. And will it do the gears, landing gears up? There we go, landing gears up. Nice, a little late. What do we have next up? We have an Eastern Airways going for Newcastle, Embraer E190, so expect a early lifts. Yep, very early, as predicted. I might change my setup position next time, so these planes are not continuously hiding behind the sign over there. Next up we have a KLM City Hopper Embraer E190 heading for Trondheim. A little quiet around the runway after this plane. Oh, camera struggling to focus a little bit. So let's check out what we might be able to expect soon. We do have one big one incoming over there. Let's see what that is. This is the Airbus A350 heading for Curaçao-Willemstad by World to Fly. Nice white and blue livery. Plane still departing from the Zwanenburgbaan. I thought it was closed, but clearly it is not. For those of you watching not familiar with Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, the Polderbaan is the runway 36 left, which is by far the one that generates the least amount of air pollution. Noise pollution mainly. So very popular runway for departures and also for arrivals when the wind is facing the other direction. The problem is this runway usually adds around 15 to 20 minutes of taxi time to your flight. either direction. And we do have some new viewers in chat. If you're watching for the very first time, welcome to the stream. My name is Peter. We are here at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport on runway 36 left, also known as the Polderbaan. I do appreciate you watching the channel. And I noticed my ATC scanner just fell down, so that might be the reason why we're not getting any reception. If you're watching and you like what you see, please let us know where you're from. Say hi in chat. Would love to meet you. While we track this A350 heading for Willemstad, Curaçao. Big plane.
Hello, Captain Bravo, line up 64 and 6. First waypoint to the end. Line up away.
We do have some birds in the sky, which might cause issues. Even though I have not heard any shots fired today, so not that much, not that many birds causing issues. Also very curious to see who will be the first one to trigger my brand new sub-alert. I did create an overlay for subscriber notifications. We haven't seen it yet.
Hello, sequence Victor 4, line up away to number 64. Sequence line up away 64. Left, get on 6.
Coming up next we have a Embraer 175 KLM City Hopper heading for Allesund. Small plane. And a 737 after that. This Embraer very easy to distinguish by its it's not a small plane, but it also has very small engines, which are hiding now behind the sign over there. Sadly. Clear for takeoff. There we go. And we're listening in on air traffic control for runway 36 left as well.
Goedemiddag, ik heb 19 Alphabet departure next. Hallo 19 Alphabet.
Lots of small planes. Whoops. There we go. 737 after this. Coming up next. I think it already has permission to get going. Heading for Helsinki. As you can see, planes in the background landing on the Polderbaan from the western direction, facing an eastern direction.
Charlie approaching Victor 4, ready about left. Hello, Command Charlie. On the way.
Heading from Manchester, this is Embraer E190.
Victor 4,
For some reason, you would expect this this airfield to be a lot busier with bigger planes, but lots of European flights with smaller airplanes for shorter distances. The next plane is already given a clear for takeoff very early. It's not even lined up yet. KLM City Hopper heading for Copenhagen. And we have a few minutes of spare time before the next plane arrives. It being the issue that the Zwanenburgbaan is also in use, which I can clearly see other planes departing from as well, which means that we roughly get only 40% of the actual departures here on this runway 36 left. You might check the current runway usage, because I think, as you can see in the background, that the Kaagbaan is being used for arrivals. I think it's the only one. But first we have this KLM City Hopper leaving for Copenhagen first up. Very quiet, this one. Oh, focus, there we go. So please enjoy with me a little break from traffic. We always have planes coming our way, but it's going to take a little while, which allows me to have a small break. If you're watching the stream, do let us know where you're from. We'd love to say hi. We do have some new viewers in chat. A very warm welcome. Thank you for joining. My name is Peter. You're watching Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Runway 36 left, facing a northern direction. We are experiencing somewhat of a quiet day, with lots of small planes and lots of Embraers. So let's have a little break. We do have another like, which I very much appreciate. We are now on 5 likes, still aiming for our record. Our previous record is set on 8 likes, so I would love to top that up and match that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also, please do consider subscribing. I know it's a cliche to ask, but it does not only help me and you, but it also helps get this channel notified amongst other plane spotter enthusiasts. So if you want to spread the word, hitting the like button is very much appreciated, but also to subscribe. And we are still aiming to test out the very first subscriber to trigger our brand new alert. So the on-screen alert, we would very much love to check out and try out. So if you are willing to hit it, that would be very much appreciated. As you can hear, we do have some planes departing from the Zwanenburgbaan. If my camera wants to focus, please, there we go. But all in all, the airport is a little quiet. Air traffic control is having a very easy day. But then again, so are we. We do have another likes. We are on 6 likes now, which is awesome. That's great. That's perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I haven't seen a subscriber alert notification just yet. We should not only see it, but we should also hear it. But for some reason, I'm not seeing any just yet. So that might be me, might be a bug, might be something else. And if someone can confirm that they subscribe to the channel but not got a notification, then that's something for us to look into. And I'm getting messages from friends that they are really appreciating the ASMR kind of vibe in the background while they're working, and I do appreciate that, to provide some nice tranquil amusement. So this is the thing I like about live streaming, right? I know other people do as well, but the thing is, it's time for time. This is what I call time for time. So a second in real life is the same as a second in this stream, which means that video content usually is very compressed, right? Chronologically. But watching a live stream is time for time. So every second in the stream is a second in real life. So I missed this one. I'm sorry about that. We were just having a little break, and we do have new viewers in chat as well. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. This is a 737 by KLM heading for Oslo. And if you're watching the stream for the first time, a very warm welcome to Tip of the Wing. Streaming from the Polderbaan on Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. It's currently almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We are experiencing very nice weather. The wind has settled down a little bit, which is nice for me as well, because it was bashing against my back for a little while there. We are experiencing a little slow day. We do have what seems to be an EasyJet coming our way. So not as busy as sometime earlier last week. If you're watching, please do let us know where you're watching from. Say hello in chat. Much appreciated. EasyJet next up, heading for Manchester in an A320. We do have people mentioning that the subscriber alert is not working. So that means that I should be ashamed of myself, or at least I should apologize for anyone who subscribed to the channel and did not receive a notification. This is definitely something to look into. I'm just gonna put my camera a little bit wide to give you guys a look on the overview of the runway. The EasyJet plane should come in any second into the frame, which gives me some time to see what's going on with the overlay not working. So the alert box just checking if there's a way to configure it. Why is it not triggering? Session data. Just checking to see if there's any way we can change the settings, because clearly it's not working. So if I press this emulate button, then we do get a notification, but for some reason it's not connecting to my YouTube account or something, which is very weird. Please forgive me for not tracking this EasyJet while I try to see if I can fix the subscriber alert. I think I know. Maybe this entire overview, this overlay, is not actually connected to my YouTube in any way. How's this connected? Properties. Well, it's saying it is live, so it does seem to be connected. Integrations. Add YouTube channel. Wait. Is it not? It is connected. It is connected. Full control. Invite, select. Okay. Invite new manager. Select permissions for your new manager. Okay. This is something to keep an eye for. Keep an eye out for. I'll check that when I get back. It doesn't seem to be connected to my API or something like that. We do have a couple of planes incoming as we speak, so let's focus on that first. Air traffic control. Hot. This is Delta Airlines heading for Boston in an A330, followed up by an A319 heading for Copenhagen by SAS Airlines.
Runway 36 left, we're up 5. Canadian 40 Romeo, 6 left, Victor 366. Wind is 320 at 10, just 1 goodbye.
Double Tango 36 left, gonna then follow Romeo back.
Oh, the SAS is sneaking up in front. There we go. Small, light and nimble. Gets the priority.
Tower, goedemiddag, KLM 685, ready for departure. Left. Hello, 685, line up. Line up, left, KLM. Delta 657, the wind 320 at 11, get 16, 3 left, here to take off the back.
Next up we have a plane with its taxi lights on, which might disrupt our autofocus on the camera. It's heading for Boston, the Delta Airlines A330. Clear for takeoff. It seems like the entire airfield is having a lunch break or something. Things are seemingly picking up again, which is nice. Next up we have a KLM heading for Mexico City 787 Dreamliner. We do have some new viewers in chat. Thank you very much for joining today. Welcome to the stream. You are watching Tip of the Wing. Streaming live from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Runway 36 left. Also known as the Polderbaan. Still aiming for that all-time record to be broken. Last stream we were on 8 likes. Currently we're sitting on 6. I would love to break that record. And liking the stream not only helps me, but also helps other viewers to be notified about this stream. Helps the YouTube algorithm. We have one more plane lined up right now. And we have some more incoming in a few minutes. But that does give me some time to see if I can fix the issue we're having with the overlay. But first, priorities first. Next up we have a KLM City Hopper Embraer E190 heading for Newcastle. Small plane, short trip. That makes sense. Not hearing any ATC control tower confirmations. After this we do have a 777 from United Airlines heading for San Francisco. This should be very nice.
KLM 689.
There we go.
600 for bogey 5%. Roger, you've got picture. Oh, sorry. No worries.
I'm always amazed about the speed of the air traffic control people.
Cam 955, wind 320 10, on 5, 6
They were always so fast to respond, right? I mean, it's a very high intensity job, I've been told. but they respond so fast. It's quite impressive. Here it comes. Very, very, very early takeoff, which could be an issue for my tripod. No, we're good. We are good. Alright, very nice. So I just read an article that stated that my overlay notifications might be paused in some way. Let's see if that's true. As we put the camera on a wide shot, as you can see the 777 incoming. Activity feed. Where's my activity feed?
Red 969 with you. First waypoint's going to be lefty.
Hello there, United 969. Line up and wait. Runway 369.
Line of wait 36 left, United 969.
Activity feed. I'm not seeing any activity feed settings anywhere. So it's saying that if your alerts are not working, make sure that you don't have your alerts muted or paused on your activity feed. Activity feed. Activity feed overview. Here we go. Activity feed.
Wind 630, 36 left. Straight up, bye-bye.
36 left and clear takeoff. United 969.
Oh! Wait a minute. Clive Barber. I've seen this. Activity feed. No, it is running. Activity feed. Interesting. I still think it's not connected or something. Oh well, I can't figure it out just yet. It's homework, I suppose. There's a tractor coming, which is producing a lot of dust. All the way on the left side of the screen. It's not too bad. I was scared there for a second. No, still not seeing it. Oh well. It's a little quiet here at the Polderbaan. Again, Zwanenburgbaan is also in use still. Let's see if I can rebuild the alert box. Because why not? Settings. Subscriber alert. Save. But how do I know if it's connected to my YouTube ID or something? Shouldn't it be like connected? Let's double check the actual runway usage now. The website's stating that we have 2 runways available for takeoff and we have 2 runways available for landing. So that means that the Polderbaan and the Zwanenburgbaan are both in use. But checking flight radar, the amount of departures is very minimal. So I'm not expecting much activity. Yeah, we're waiting. We're wachten op de A380. Yeah, waiting for the A380. Maybe. Let's check the departures for Amsterdam Schiphol Airport and see if there's anything good approaching, anything good coming our way. And we do indeed have a A380 planned for 3:25, so 3:30 ongeveer. We're definitely gonna wait for that. That might be actually perfect, just like last time, where my connection actually stuttered. So we're, instead of streaming on 5G, we are now streaming on 4G, which might be more reliable. I mean, 5G is nice, but if it's cutting out every minute, then there's no use. I'd much rather have something reliable. I'm checking my OBS environment and it's saying that we have 0 drops frames, so that's good. I do remember last time that we had a few dropped streams, a few dropped frames. So it's looking very good. So Leetje is saying the gate is now closing for the A380. That's perfect. That means it should come online on the flight radar soon and actually come our way. That's perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, I would be very excited for that. And in the meantime, let's listen in on 36 left. 36 center for the runway. Leetje, waar zie je die informatie dat die gate gaat sluiten? Ben je dat aan het checken op Flight Radar ook of zie je dat ergens anders?
Starting 8 for Echo Quebec, 36 clear to take off, adios.
We have a new viewer in chat. Welcome. Thank you for watching the stream. My name is Peter. You're watching Tip of the Wing live. Streaming live from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. We are waiting for the A380 to come our way. We're waiting for the A380 to come online on flight radar and depart hopefully from this runway. The chances are pretty big that's going to be departing from this runway, like it did the last time. We are closely monitoring the actual runway usage for today. It's changing every now and then, but we are certainly hoping it for it to come our way. So the Schiphol app allows you to actually look at the planned, at the gate closures. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we do have an EasyJet A320 coming our way while we are waiting for the A380 to come online. While the gates for the A380 are closing, the clouds have pretty much all disappeared. I'm wearing some decent sun protection. I'm still aiming to break the record for likes on this video, on this stream. Our previous record is 8 likes on the video. We are currently on 6 for this one. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you want to support both the channel and help other people get on board this Plane Spotting YouTube channel, it would be very much appreciated. I'm just seeing we have a 7th like. That's perfect. So we are now on 7 likes for this video. That's great. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. I very much appreciate that. Whoever it was, thank you so much. Say hi in chat. That would be great as well. Let me know where you're from, where you're looking from, where you're watching from. We are also working on a subscriber alert notification to pop on screen if you hit that subscribe button. It doesn't work yet. We just noticed that it's broken for some reason. We don't know why. I'm still figuring out why it doesn't show up new subscribers. But if you also would love to hit that subscribe button, that would be perfect. But unfortunately, I can't see it just yet if you hit that. So if you hit that, you'll just have to believe me on my blue eyes that I thank you so much for doing that, because that's really going to help and push this channel forward. So we are still watching, still waiting for the A380 to come online. It's not showing up yet. The gates are closing for it. We have 5 viewers now here on this live stream, which is awesome. If you're watching for the very first time, very big warm welcome to Tip of the Wing Live. We are currently standing on runway 36 left on Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, and the EasyJet A320 is coming away over here. And we have some supporters in chat that are keeping us updated on the progress for the A380. Some very much appreciated help. We're currently listening on the air traffic control tower for 36 Center, which is the other runway that's currently in use for departures. As we have a EasyJet A320 approaching here on 36 left, I will change the channel to 36 left to see if we can listen in on the departure of this A320. And Leetje in chat is gonna keep us updated on the A380, I hope. Leetje, hou ons op de hoogte over de ontwikkelingen rondom de A380. We have 6 viewers right now. We are almost breaking our record. This is a brand new YouTube channel, so I do very much appreciate you tuning in into this live stream. Very much appreciated. I do strongly feel like people pressing the like button on this video really helps to notify other plane enthusiasts to watch this stream. So very much appreciated. It really helps the channel grow and bring more people aboard. We're keeping a close eye on flight radar and also apparently the Schiphol app, where you can see gates closing and planes getting ready for departure. Focus, there we go. Forgot to check the destination for this EasyJet. We have 6 viewers now. I do really appreciate that. The plane that just left was heading for Birmingham. I'm not seeing the A380 pop up on flight radar just yet, so we have to keep an eye out for that. It was scheduled to depart at 3:25, I believe. It's currently 4 minutes away from that, and let's just hope it will depart from this runway and not the other one. We do have some planes leaving and departing from the Polderbaan as well, so there's always a chance they pick a different runway, which would be a shame. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. So we are 1 like away from breaking our record. If we can at least match that, that would be perfect. But we still have a couple of hours remaining. Well, it's 3:25 now, roughly. Yeah, we still have time. We still have time. We are dropping some frames. Did we just drop some frames? I hope not. We are also making a recording of this broadcast, so we have a backup. Next up we have a 737 from Ryanair heading for Dublin, which you can now see on screen. And we have behind that a Delta Airlines heading for Seattle in a A330. And we're currently listening in on the ATC control tower for 36 left, which is the Polderbaan, the runway we are standing at. But we are also expecting the departure of the A380 from Emirates sometime soon.
20 Yankee Juliet, approaching 604, we are ready for departure.
Ryanair, ready for departure. 36 left. There we go.
Takeoff on runway 36 left, Ryanair 20 Yankee Juliet.
Ryanair heading for Dublin. The trembling air makes it look as if it's a very hot day. It's not really all that hot. The wind is quite fresh and maybe even a little chilly. But the sheer amount of distance we are zooming in on is causing the trembling of the air. So let's check on news for the A380. Still no sign of it on flight radar. So let's just check on this A320, was it, or A330? Oh, sorry, 737. Confused there for a little bit. Lovely. Delta Airlines lining up behind it. Heading for Seattle. Still no sign of the A380. I think I have some good news though, because it seems like the actual runway usage now only is the Polderbaan. I can clearly see multiple planes crossing the Zwanenburgbaan, which means that the runway is out of use, not being used. That means the A380 will come to the Polderbaan, which is great. Perfect. Still no definite confirmation on the actual closure of runway 36 center, but I can clearly see planes crossing it, so I'm not expecting it to be used right now. do feel like I'm getting the hang of it, of these camera movements. Which is nice. So quiet now on the runway. Oh yeah, it just popped out. It just popped up on flight radar, just as I clicked it. Airbus A380 heading for Dubai from Emirates. Call sign UAE 96R just showed up on flight radar. A little delayed. Taxiing is gonna take a while. But the big boy is really coming our way. Let's double check the actual runway usage as well. See if they actually closed the Zwanenburgbaan. It's not officially stated just yet, but yeah, we are definitely seeing planes cross the Zwanenburgbaan, so no departures from the Zwanenburgbaan currently. I'm also not seeing any departures with the naked eye from the Zwanenburgbaan either. So we are good to go, and the A380 is already moving as well. Interesting. Alright, very good. So please expect a A380 departure somewhere within the next 20 minutes or so. I would really love you to be a part of it as we stream it live here from Schiphol Airport, Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Next up we have a Delta Airlines heading for Atlanta in the A330. Currently hiding behind the air control tower building here. You can see the tail. There it is. Very far out still. It's gonna take a few minutes for it to get ready to depart. And Leetje is saying the A380 is having a pushback. What does that mean? Wat betekent dat? Is it being pushed back on a later timestamp, or is it being pushed for taxiing? Because I can clearly see it moving, and it seems like it already left the gate and it's on its own feet now. We do have a nice little train of planes coming. We have a Delta Airlines coming, we have a EasyJet incoming, KLM, another EasyJet, and a Swiss Airlines A220 incoming as well. Nice, I've not seen that before. That's lovely. Perfect. Delta Airlines coming up next. Heading for Atlanta. Air traffic control scanner is currently set to listen to control tower for 36 left. Let's turn it up a little. Line up 36 left. couple of small ones lining up right now. In relative terms. A380 still standing by on the gate tarmac, so to say. Next up we have an EasyJet heading for Manchester. A319. Oh, sorry. Incorrect. Correction. KLM Airlines 737 heading for Geneva is up first.
Sequence line up to 6 left, I'll find 1,000.
Yeah, so 1 Victor, 6 left in takeoff, the wind 0 degrees, 1 knots.
Runway 36 left, clear to takeoff, KLM 7 Victor 3.
Come on, buddy, everyone's waiting for you. So chat is just saying that the A380 is currently being disconnected from its taxiing cart, so it should be on its own 4 feet, 4 engines.
Runway 36 left, please descend.
Nice. Next up, EasyJet heading for Manchester. The wind is blowing so hard it just blew over my ATC scanner. I do need to make a small adjustment on my camera. There we go. That was it. I think this is the one to Palma de Mallorca. Let's put back the ATC scanner. Reception is much better if you put it up in the air. The A380 is moving on its own, that's perfect. We have a small KLM City Hopper sneaking in front, heading for Krakow, Embraer E75. Small plane, small trip, that makes sense. Look at it, how cute it is. It's so cute. Easily sneaks in front. It's also very quiet. Oh, camera focus please, there we go. Wind is picking up again. Very loud on my microphone. We have 4 viewers in chat right now. If you're watching for the very first time, a very warm welcome. We are expecting the departure of the Emirates A380 in around 10 or 15 minutes or so. It's currently taxiing. In the meantime, we are looking at these planes departing. Next up, we have a EasyJet heading for Ibiza. Nice. If you're the first time watching, a very warm welcome to the stream. My name is Peter. This is Tip of the Wing, live streaming from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, runway 36 left, also known as the Polderbaan. Next up, heading for Bergen, a KLM A321. And I think Bergen is Norway, very high up. Would very much love to visit that myself one day. Pretty high up on the list. And I think we might have a very soon visual on the A380 after this Swiss Airways comes our way. Airbus A220 heading for Zurich. Whoops. Very early liftoff on this small plane, which kind of makes sense. A220, small plane. Might cause issues for my camera tripod. No, it's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine. No, it's not fine. Oh, it's fine. Very early liftoff for the A220 with this strong headwind. Can we already see it? It should be coming in this way. I think that's it. Is it? Yep, there it is. The big boy. There it is. The A380 coming our way. Nice. We do have a KLM heading for 737 sneaking in front. Heading for Berlin. But yeah, the A380 is definitely coming our way. So, if you're excited, if you're just as excited as I am, please do hit that like button on this stream, because that really helps the channel, but also helps other people be notified of this awesome event. We are hoping to crossed the previous record of 8 likes on a live stream video. And I'll be very honest with you, this is a very new YouTube channel with just 3 live streams. This is the 3rd. So every like helps me in the YouTube algorithm to get the stream and the channel notified amongst other plane enthusiasts and plane spotters. Let's take a look at the big boy. There it is. Very much being big and all. Yep. We do need more people on this stream. We just have a few watchers and a few viewers. Could use some more. And let's hope the internet connection doesn't cut out this time, because it did previously. We disabled 5G, so we are on 4G, which is plenty fast, but might be a little more reliable. I have no idea where this plane is coming. I was not able to check, me being distracted with the A380 and all. Voiling. We have a new viewer. You are right in time for this special event, the A380, currently taxiing to come our way and depart from runway 36 left at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. First up we have Transavia A321 heading for Marrakesh. Which is this one.
Hotel, good day, Emirates 96 Romeo, ready and turn. Sequence clear to line up and wait, Emirates 96.
I think the KLM... Did I hear just correctly that the KLM needs to make way for the A380? That happened the previous time. I think I heard the air traffic control tower mention the Airbus A380, but also the KLM, so Emirates and KLM at the same time in the same sentence. I'm not sure if that's the case. Let's see what happens here. No. Doesn't seem like that's happening, so that means the KLM is up first. Heading from Montreal, A330. Last time there was this British Airways plane that was diverted and had to make a right-hand turn to make way for the A380 for some reason. Not sure. Next up, the big boy. Let's focus on it primarily. There's another Emirates right behind it, or is it Kenya? Please camera focus. No, now is not the time to mess around. There we go. Alright. Please do hit that like button if you're as excited for this A380 as I am. Are we recording? Are we streaming? How is the connection? It's looking all good. Let's go. Let's do this. The biggest passenger airplane in the world still. Departing here from runway 36 left, full throttle. Emirates A380 heading for Dubai. There she goes. And she's away. Please tell me that the connection was good. Please tell me you were able to see that. Please tell me you were able to hear that. Because an A380 taking off is always going to be something special, is it not? This is the max zoom on my camera, which is still very decent. And away she is. Nice. There's another Emirates lining up behind it. Looks like a 777 or something. Connectie top. Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for being a witness of that. That was awesome. So the Emirates behind it is a 777. The wind is picking up in speed, so I'm going to put on my jacket, my summer jacket. It's almost blowing away. Next up we have a Transavia heading for Kos, and Kos is Greece, A321. We have a clear for takeoff on runway 36 left, which is us.
Emirates 9918 Heavy, confirm clear to line up and wait.
Emirates 188 for line up, please.
Line up and wait, 36 left, Emirates 9918.
And then we have the Emirates 777. Let's check its destination. We have some new viewers in chat. I am sorry to tell you they're a little late. No, that's fine. We just had an A380 depart from our runway 36 left. But we also have now this 777 from Emirates heading for Dubai as well. It's the other airport. It's not DXB, it's DWC. Now departing 777. Is it? Oh, this is a cargo plane. Ah, it's Emirates Cargo. Right, that makes sense. But if you're watching the stream for the very first time, a very warm welcome from me. My name is Peter. This is Tip of the Wing live broadcasting from Amsterdam Schiphol Airport from runway 36 left, also known as the Polderbaan. Planes taking off in a northern direction, facing a pretty harsh northern wind, headwind. We are trying to reach a new like record. Last stream we had 8 likes. We are currently on 7 likes. Still aiming to get that final like in. Not only helping me and the channel, but also helping more people be notified of the existence of this broadcast. And let's get some more plane enthusiasts in and have them join us while we enjoy this nice weather with a fair bit amount of wind. But then again, good for the planes. Next up, heading for Zurich, we have a KLM 737. Clear for takeoff. I thought it was moving, was not yet. There she goes. Security racing out in front. Not sure what's going on there, but clear for takeoff, 36 left. Next up we have KLM heading for Munich 737, pardon me.
Nou, goedemiddag, hoe is die traffic gereden?
Hallo, ik ben klaar met zijn. Bijna met deze kant.
Ik ben bijna 36 left, hoor.
We have some viewers coming and going, which I do appreciate. Welcome to the stream. In terms of battery power, we still have almost 5 hours remaining. But I'll admit, we're not going to be here for that long. I'm expecting to be here for another 30 to 45 minutes or so. Before I need to head home. Next up we have a Transavia A321 heading for Rhodes, which I believe is a Greek island, if I'm not mistaken. And it being a Transavia kind of makes sense, it being a holiday destination. If you're new to the channel, please say hi in chat. Let us know where you're from. That would be much appreciated. Lufthansa Star Alliance livery. Lining up next, A319 heading for Munich.
Goedemiddag, Port 3 heavy approaching Victor 4 heading sequence.
Very early takeoff.
Okay, we copied. Line up in sequence Victor 4 system again. Port 3.
Next up, heading for Antalya, TUI 737.
Okay, now departing TUI, line up runway 3 left, Victor 3 behind KLM line 4.
Clear for takeoff. Sneaking in front, we have a KLM heading for Glasgow, 737. Late takeoff. Next up we have an A330 heading for Riyadh, which I do not know where that is. Sounds African. If someone knows where Riyadh is, do let me know in chat, please. While we track this KLM with its typical blue livery. Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, the home of the Royal Dutch Airlines. Getting a little more quiet. We have 3 more planes to go until we have a small break. Next up we have a Air France A220 going for Paris, and we do expect this to have a very, very, very early takeoff, very early liftoff, so to say. Small plane, small trip, close destination. There she goes. Strong headwinds should make it very easy for this plane to take off. Not as early as some other A220s that I've seen taking off today, but still. Nice and steady. Next up, KLM City Hopper with an unknown destination, Embraer E190. Interesting. No destination specified. And after that we have a 737 heading for Edinburgh before we have a small break. I'm feeling like doing another 15 minutes to see what comes our way. Clear to take off this KLM 737 heading for Edinburgh. Still aiming for a like record, so if you're watching the stream and you are enjoying what you're seeing, hitting that like button would really help the algorithm and get other people, other plane spotting enthusiasts on board. So we have a small break of planes incoming, taxiing to the runway. They are approaching. We are expecting them to come this way. But this allows me to have a little break and have a little drink and look at the current statistics. And even though it's nice and sunny out with a very nice 19 degrees Celsius, the wind is still quite harsh and strong, so I'm actually wearing both a jacket and a coat, also to protect myself from getting overly exposed to sunlight for obvious reasons. If you're watching the stream for the first time, do please let us know where you're from. Would love to say hi.
Good afternoon, Jordanian 152. Hello, Jordanian 152. The wind is 30 degrees, 1 knot, 18. Runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. For takeoff, runway 36 left, Jordanian 152.
Royal Jordanian, nice livery, nice looking plane. Followed by an A330 heading for Cairo by Egypt Air, but first A320 heading for Amman. Amman. I'm saying that right. Amman. Oh.
Tower Egypt 758, hello.
Egypt Air A330 seems to be seems to have been stripped from its livery, showing up very white, all the way white, no print on it whatsoever. It seems like that's interesting. We also have security here talking to some policemen. Not sure what's going on there. I hope all is good. Security usually very friendly, waving to us plane spotters. So no issues there. Very fast.
Goedemiddag, Kilo 49er Romeo approaching Victor 4 ready for departure.
3 more planes before we're gonna end this stream. We have Egypt Air right now heading for Cairo and 2 KLM small planes. I'm seeing I think an Embraer and a 737. That's gonna call it for. That's gonna call it quits for today.
Nou, ook een communicatie van halve. Duidelijk. Hello, Grand Prix 07, good left. Hello, line up.
Two planes remaining on this stream. And I have a feeling that the Polderbaan is also being opened again, so that's a nice time to say goodbye. I think there's planes now lining up on the Polderbaan, which means that the frequency of planes departing from this runway will decrease substantially. Next up we have a KLM 737 aiming for Aberdeen, and after that one of my favorite airplanes, the 175 Embraer, also by KLM, City Hopper this time, heading for Gdansk. The Embraer E175 departing after this one. This is a 737. The E175 is one of my favorites because it's so darn cute and small, and the engines are tiny and it's quiet. I kind of like that. It's kind of like the opposite of the A330, A380. And the final one for today, KLM City Hopper Embraer E175 heading for Gdansk, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. I hope you all had a nice time here on the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back soon. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when we are live. I will publish planned live streams on the channel like I did with this one. I can see when the next one is. It's somewhere next week. But please enjoy this E175 Embraer heading for Gdansk with me as we say goodbye for today. Time for me to break up the stuff, the equipment, break down the equipment, pack it up and head home and enjoy some nice dinner. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.